Kendra Dongre is joining us now. She's the vocal director of the Chicago Teen Edition that is opening this weekend, right?
That's correct.
Yeah,
at McDowell Intermediate High School.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us today. Talk a little bit about the difference between Chicago and the Teen Edition.
Well, obviously we've had to tame down the storyline just a little bit and make it more friendly for all ages, especially for our high schooler students.
Yeah.
The story does revolve around an adulterous murderer and all of the things that revolve around that, and so we've been trying to be very careful with what we can say and what we can do to be true to the story, but also to be friendly enough to put that show on.
Now, do you all make those changes, or is there a copy out there that has already done that?
There is actually a copy that's done for us. It's called the Teen Edition.
Right, and that's perfect. So this opens Thursday?
It does. Tomorrow is opening night. We have a 7 o'clock performance tomorrow, also 7 o'clock on Friday and Saturday, but also a matinee on Saturday at 2 p.m.
Perfect. How long have the kids been working on this one?
Well, we started working in October, at the very beginning of the month, so about 9 weeks worth of performances. The students start to see me for vocal coaching at the beginning of October, and then they go to our assistant director and choreographer Leah Johnson and start learning how the dance is
right. And the dancing in this one is very stylistic, very particular to this show. Are the kids catching on to that?
Yes, very much so. It was different than something that they had done from before, but the Bob Fosse choreography style is so interesting.
The hands and
the turned in knees and the jazz hands. But they're doing a fantastic job.
Oh, that's great. What are they most surprised about with this particular show?
I would say that they're probably most surprised at how much they're really enjoying and grabbing onto the storyline and the characters, because our characters are really not all that likable people. Murderers and shady lawyers and all of that that goes along with the story, but they have embodied their characters and really brought them to life.
Yeah. Any pushback by community? I'm sure the community sometimes might see, well, the kids are doing Chicago, but then once they learn that it's just a teen edition, I'm sure that then that just goes over very well.
I haven't heard of any pushback. Our community is incredibly supportive, and we continue to look forward to that support.
Yeah, that's terrific. So tell us how we can get tickets.
You can show up at McDowell tomorrow night before 7 p.m. We'd be happy to make sure tickets are in your hands. You can also call the intermediate school as well, and we'll make sure that you can get a seat for this show. Yeah,
have some put aside. Showtime's at 7, that matinee's at 2. So I would say, get there a little bit early if you don't have your tickets, just to make sure you can get some. And
for sure.
Yeah, and get a seat. But congrats to the cast and crew. How many in this show?
We have 43 students who are in the show proper, also 11 students in the orchestra, and that doesn't include the students who are running sound and stage crew and lighting for us. We have a lot of students who have worked together to make this a fantastic production.
Really big production out there at McDowell. Kendra, thank you so much for joining us today, and tell them that we said break a leg.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, all right.